Hello and welcome to Dr. Bonnie Delivers. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's Kick-Ass Coach and the owner of Empowerment Coaching. I'm also a clinical psychologist with almost 30 years of experience. And on Dr. Bonnie Delivers, I share with you things that I've gleaned from 30 years of working with people on a variety of issues. And there's so much information that I have to deliver, I thought this would be a great platform to do so. So what I do now, I'm a coach and I help frazzled business owners and entrepreneurs and others to release the overwhelm that they feel on a day-to-day basis and really get back into enjoying their life and their business. So what we're going to talk about today is, it's going to sound kind of heavy, your dark night of the soul. Oh, and welcome to Marlo and welcome to Diane. Glad to see you guys joining me. So, if the dark night of the soul sounds like an interesting topic to you, feel free to share this right now with someone else that you think might be interested. Maybe you have a friend who's been struggling with, those existential questions. Why am I here? What's my purpose? That kind of stuff. And I'm going to give you some ideas. Hang in there until the end because I'm going to talk about how you can mine that dark night of the soul for all of the information that you can glean from it. And when you do that, it helps you not have to repeat the same dark night of the soul. To me, those dark nights of the soul are there to teach us valuable lessons. And the more we can be present to that dark night and learn from it what we're meant to learn, the less likely we are to have to make a tour back through it. So let's kind of talk about that. So first thing I want to talk about is, what is a dark night of the soul? To me, the old term used to be existential crisis. To me, it's when we're in that heavy, low energy kind of a place, feeling like our walk here on earth is difficult and we don't know why we're here, what's our purpose, what are we meant to be doing, do we even matter at all? Kind of getting lost in the everyday life and it not really feeding our soul. So what are some signs that you're in a dark night of the soul? Again, posing those kinds of existential questions to yourself. Why am I here? Why am I even bothering to do this? What's the point? Those are all signs that you're there. Excessive anxiety can be a sign that you're in a dark night of the soul and that you're working too hard to try to force your way out of it. I'm going to talk about some subtleties as we go on here, but one of the things that I think is really important and difficult for most of us as human beings is we don't just want to address a dark night of the soul in order to get rid of it, in order to make the pain go away. We want to truly show up as a curious observer, as an interested, ready to learn person, not just to end our pain. So we'll talk more about that as we go. Depression, I think, can be a sign that we're in a dark night of the soul. Again, everything feels heavy and burdensome and without purpose. Addictions, I think, are really a sign that we're in one of these struggles or trying to avoid dealing with it. It's kind of like the dark night of the soul is charging along after us and we're like, no, we're running and trying to get away from it. Using drugs, using alcohol, using sex, using gambling, using too much Facebook. All of those things that we've talked about before that would fall under that heading on that little sheet that I showed you a while ago. Okay, looks like we're back again. Looks like we're going to have some internet difficulties. But I always say that when there's something like that that goes wrong, internet difficulties, whatever, it's because what we're talking about is so important. All right? So if it kicks out again, I'll probably just keep waiting until it shows back up again. So I want to talk about some things that you can do to mine your dark night of the soul for every ounce of information